Good morning, dear students. Today we will discuss data communication and its various components. So, data is defined as information which is stored in the digital form. So, data communication is the process of transferring digital information between two points. Data can be any alphabets, numeric, or symbols, and it may consist of any one or combination of all. So, at the source or destination, the data are in digital form, but during the transmission, it may be analog or digital. So, data communication is exchange of data between the two devices by some form of transmission media. You can take example of coaxial cable for the wire transmission media, whereas the mobile communication, satellite communication. So in this case the information is transferred without the media, like a fixed type of media, you can say. So that is called the wireless communication. So exchange of data between two devices, some form of transmission media such as wire, cable, is data communication. So hardware and software and the combination of these two is required for data communication. The effectiveness of the data communication you can calculate by these four characteristics. So first characteristics is delivery. So data should be delivered to the correct destination. It should be reach only to the specific user and not to any other. Second is accuracy. So while the transfer of data, there may be a possibility of data alteration or corruption. So this will automatically affect the accuracy of the received data. So the data communication system should be such that it should deliver the data accurately, without introducing any type of error in the transmitting data. Timeliness. If we are talking about the real time transmission of data, for example, for the audio and for the video data, the system should deliver the data in a timely manner, means without any delay. So without any delay means this is a application for the real time transmission of data. So for example, you can take the mobile communication. So a mobile communication is a real time application, because in real time application your audio and video should be there without any delay. So fourth parameter is a jitter. So jitter refers to a small delay in the transmitted and received data during the transfer of data. So it may happen because of the congestion, the collision, and the signal interference. So now the components of data communication. So there are four, or you can say five components of data communication. One is the sender, second is receiver, third message, fourth is transmission media, fifth is protocol. So the message is the information or data which is to be sent from one point to the other. So this information can be a sound, text, number, pictures, video, or a multimedia application or a multimedia information. So multimedia information is a combination of sound, text, picture, video. So second is a sender. So sender is a device which is actually sending the message. For example, the sender are computer, workstation, video camera, telephone handset, etc. Now medium. So it is the physical path over which the message travel from sender to receiver. So the example of transmission media are coaxial cable, twisted pair cable, fiber optic cable. So all are the wired medium, whereas the terrestrial or satellite communication, that is in terms of radio waves, you can transmit the data in terms of radio waves. So such type of communication media is called the wireless media. So we can use a two type of media, the wired media and the wireless media. For the small distance we are using a wired media, whereas for the large distance we need a wireless media. So next is the receiver. So it is the device which receive the messages. Example: computer, TV receiver, workstation, telephone handset, etc. So next is the protocol. So protocol is a set of rules which govern data communication. So the connection of two devices takes place via the communication medium, but the actual communication between them will take place with the help of protocol. So this is about the various components of data communication. So now the data flow. So during the transmission, the mode of data flow are of three types. One is the simplex, second is the half duplex, and third is the full duplex. So in case of simplex type of transmission mode, the data from the mainframe is goes towards the monitor. Means data can be sent only in one direction. So the radio, some program that is happening on the remote area, and that is broadcast to the different station, but that particular receiving station cannot send the information back to the remote area. So that type of systems are called the simplex system. Second is the half duplex. So in case of half duplex, we have two workstations, workstation 1 and workstation 2. So in this type of transmission mode, the data can be sent to both the direction, but at a different time. I mean, if workstation 1 is sending information to the workstation 2 at the same time, the workstation 2 cannot send the information to the workstation 1. So you can take example walkie-talkie, right? And third is the full duplexing. In case of full duplexing, we have two workstation 1 and workstation 2. And in this type of transmission mode, you can send the information simultaneously. For example, mobile communication, because in mobile communication you can speak as well listen, and simultaneously the another person is also speak and listen to you. So this is the full duplex type of transmission mode. So now the signals. So mainly, so signal is a physical quantity which contains some information. So it may be of two type, the analog signal and digital signal. So a analog signal, graphically you can see this is the analog signal, and the analog signals are the continuous type of signal, and they are passing through an infinite number of continuous value along its path. Whereas this is the representation for the digital signal. So a digital signal can have only a limited number of defined values, and each value can be any number, but it is varying from 1 and varying between 1 and 0 only. So this is about the data communication, the various transmission mode and its components. Thank you.